week. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Strawberry's Gamer Society. I am back after 1 week on vacation, and where am I? Okay, red or blue? Well, always red. I always choose red. That is my favorite color. Oh, you haven't gotten any ads. Nice. Yeah, when they sell ads, they sell them into different markets. And so what that probably means is that no advertisers in your country think that you'll buy their product if they advertise here. Hello, Duckster!
Choose the next Friday game. Silk Song is coming for Friday.
Oh, you had 2 of them. All right, congratulations, Colcasp. We are gonna do Silk Song on Friday. Let's go. Very nice pick. Yes, I will have to do a little offline practice to remember where I was and remember the controls for Silk Song. Hello, Booney. Welcome over on YouTube. Okay, yes, please do coach me. I will need coaching for Silk Song. I've got more stuff than I did the last time. But okay, where am I? Chat, do you remember where I logged off last time? This is beautiful. I like this plains, but where on earth am I? Where in Minecraft? Okay, I am at Whiny Mosquito's cozy house. Apparently. Hello, Booney. Welcome back. Yeah, okay. I have been gone for a week on vacation. We went to New York City, which is kind of the opposite. I would say
after looking at my @PT of Family Feud.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your Family Feud game. Oh,
Welcome back from your
thank
trip.
you for
just in time for me to celebrate 30 months
for
off.
30 months.
Woohoo!
Welcome back from your
30
trip. Just in time
months.
for me to celebrate 30 months off.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And this was a vacation for me. It was not a working break. I did not do hardly anything at all. Although I did have one YouTube video drop while I was gone. I had the lodestone recipe drop. All right, see you later, Colcas. Wake up in 4 hours. That's less sleep than I get. But I guess if you want to watch the World Cup, that makes sense. They try to have the games at convenient times,
Sojolin
but
murdered
it's
someone
tough.
and kidnapped bench_boy_ while you were gone.
Oh no! Well, I hope you guys all worked it out in court. Yeah. Or apprehended the killer and brought them to justice. Oh wow, look at this terrain. I had not noticed that terrain before. Look at this. Okay, sorry. I'm just being me in a new
They also force-fed people
Minecraft location.
maggots and rotten flesh. Did you hear that the Netherlands won to
Ew.
Sweden 5-1?
Oh, the Netherlands won to Sweden 5-1. Oh my goodness, the Netherlands team is on fire this year. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. So, here we are, in the middle of nowhere, and how do I get home? I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I just want to go home. Okay, let's see here. So we need to go to coordinates roughly 4,500, 1,500, and we are currently at 4,032.65. So we need to go positive X and negative Z. Okay, this is the positive Z.
Why
okay,
does it feel like you were gone
X.
for months?
I was only gone 1 week. Yeah, positive X, negative Z. Okay, now we want to go just a little bit positive X and mostly negative Z. So we're just going to go like this and hope that we have enough rockets to make it home. Let's go. Are these only level 1 rockets? What's up with this? Nope, this is level 3. I'm just impatient. Okay. All the way home. Yes. And Jake, welcome back. Yeah. GTA 6. Maybe one day it'll come. You know, I have never played any of the GTA series. Not a one of them. It just... I just get too squeamish about games where, I mean, I like the idea of a full-on role-playing game, but I get too squeamish about the idea of the reality level of the role-play that is quite that brutal, I suppose you could say. All right. Hey, welcome, Demi Knight. Welcome to the stream.
Have you played Fortnite
I am
before?
Strawberry of Strawberry's Gamers Society. I have never played Fortnite. My kids told me it was addicting and their friends got all addicted to it, and
Did you
I
hear
just
that
thought,
popular YouTubers are getting banned for 3 days in Minecraft?
oh, I heard they were getting banned for a week. Yeah, but yes, I did. Yeah, that's due to Minecraft's reporting system. Basically, people are able to make false reports, and then they mass false report someone, and then they get banned. And I that's just wrong. Like, there needs to be some
Hopefully
sort
you
of
don't get
consequence
targeted.
for false reporting. Yeah, and I worry about it because there have been people in the past who have not liked me and not liked the way I do things, which, you know, that's fair. It's fine to not like someone, but to
The hackers are
false
targeting every streamer until Mojang fixes it.
yeah, to false mass report someone, then that is a problem. It hurts people. Yeah, I saw the video from what's his name?
Who just died in the background.
Yeah, that sounded like Pepsi Train. Hey, Pepsi Train, how are you?
I am doing good. I am 1 day away. I am just under 24 hours from boarding my flight.
Oh,
Do you
you're
know
gonna head to
that
New
have, like,
York.
4K subs?
Yeah,
And got
speaking of
banned
which,
with the
how was
name
your
Tito
trip?
3.
No.
Yes, my trip. Well, let's
Congrats,
hope.
hands clapping. Hands clapping.
Yeah, let's hope that you have fewer problems than I do trying to get to your hotel. So, our plane was about 2 hours late to begin with, and we arrived at like 8:30 at night. The plane touched down. And I had previously arranged, so the last time, well, I guess it wasn't like 3 times ago when I was in New York, then we had a really good cabbie, and he gave me his phone number and said, if you're ever in New York again, give me a call and I'll come pick you up. And so now this is like our personal cabbie in New York, and he always takes us from the airport to our hotel, and he's really good, and I like him because he doesn't honk at other cars. He's like nice and calm. He doesn't make people seasick. Yeah, so we have a cabbie who picks us up, which is just awesome to like know somebody who's picking us up in New York City. So our cabbie picks us up right immediately after we got our bags. So we get off the plane, we get our bags. About 9 p.m., the cabbie picks us up. About 9:45 p.m., we get within 10 blocks of our hotel. About, 10 p.m., no, it wasn't even that long. It was another half an hour. We get 4 blocks away from our hotel. So we've now been in the cab for an hour and a half at this point. At 11 p.m., so a full hour later, we get within 2 blocks of our hotel. We are now literally 2 blocks away from our hotel. and we have gone 1 block in the last hour. Yeah. It was not fun. It was not fun
Is
because
this because of all the
there
taxis?
No, it's because this police had closed the streets because the Knicks were about to win the NBA. So if you're not American, then
I saw the finale.
Yeah, so basketball is a sport in the United States, and the Knicks were playing some other team. So the Knicks are like the local New York team. And they were playing who?
The San Antonio Spurs, which is another team in Texas. My family somehow hates them. So yeah, it was in our home state and we lost. But yeah, I was hoping they lose the next 2 games and then win the tie-breaking game 7. That way the parade could happen while we were in New York. But unfortunately, that didn't end up being the case.
Yeah.
So well done, New York.
Yeah, so the Knicks were losing a basketball game. And so the Knicks were losing this basketball game. And, there were police everywhere. And if they won this basketball game, so it's a best of 7 series. So you need to win 5 of them. Or no, you need to win 4 of them in order to win. They'd already previously won 3 games and lost 1 game. And the police, basically, they were blocking all the streets that led to the place where the Knicks normally play their games. Now, I believe it was an away game for them, so they weren't even in town. But the police were blocking all of the streets that would take them to, that would allow people to get to the place where they normally play their basketball games. Now, can you guess where my hotel was? Yeah, that's right. It was right next to the place where they play all their games. So basically, the police were blocking all of the streets that lead to where my hotel was.
Where was your hotel?
It was on 39th Street. So
what was 39th, the name? Grand Central Terminal?
Someone from
No.
SMP got drunk on Sojalone's Live.
Uh-oh.
No wonder why you guys were live until like 1 a.m.
Uh-oh. This is the wrong kind of glass.
Oh, yeah, Grand Central Terminal is... You finish first.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I forget what I was saying.
When I say Grand Central Terminal, I mean that's the hotel my family's staying at. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we were pretty close to Broadway because that's what we wanted to see most was all of the Broadway shows. Oh. Okay, here we go. Let's.
My mom is actually trying to win tickets for the Broadway musical of Aladdin. Actually.
Oh, cool! Yay!
We're also going to the
Aladdin's a fun show. Yeah. So anyway, we basically, the police would not let us get to our hotel. Like, they had a barricade up, and we're like, so eventually we just got out of the taxi because the taxi wasn't going anywhere. It was just stopped in traffic. There was no place for it to go. It could not go forward. It could not go back. It was just kind of stopped in traffic. And it was barely inching forward at the rate of about 1 block per hour.
Yeah, I bet you guys shouldn't have went on that day.
Yeah, so we eventually said, you know what? We are 2 blocks away. We are just going to walk the last few blocks to get to our hotel.
_eclipse
they just give up. We're just going to walk.
StrawberryGS
because that's what we're on here.
Channel.
Oh, thank you! Thank you!
Hey.
Yes! Welcome to the stream.
Luckily, we don't have to worry about that for our next thing, because the NHL parade would have happened, and New York's team was already out of the playoffs after we eliminated them.
Aha!
So luckily, we don't have to deal with another parade on our backs. Well, the Pride Parade is going to happen while we're in there, but it's fine.
Yeah, well, They closed the street leading to our hotel, so there was no way for us to get there, and the police officer wouldn't let us through. And he's like, well, you can go through the subway and get through this way. And then the way that he told us to go, like, wouldn't have worked, and we couldn't even get subway tickets anyway because there weren't tickets available to be purchased from the machine at that station. And so we wandered around for a while trying to get around the blockades, and eventually 2 hours later came back to where we originally were. And at that point, I asked the exact same police officer, I'm like, we've been trying to get around this blockade and get to our hotel for the last 2 hours. It is now 1 o'clock in the morning. We landed at 8:30 p.m. And I said, please have mercy on us. I can show you the piece of paper that is our reservation. So definitely write down, like, print out your hotel reservation. And I was able to show him the piece of paper that was our hotel reservation for trying to let us into our hotel. And eventually, at 1 o'clock in the morning, he finally let us onto the street where our hotel was. And then we walked the last 2 blocks to get to our hotel.
Bro,
and
I'm pretty sure
hello, everybody in chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you hated the Knicks after that.
I don't really hate people. It certainly wasn't the Knicks' fault.
Yeah. Well, it kind of technically was. They won 4 games in a row, 4-1. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and they were worried, like, the
squats,
people.
Push-ups and hydration.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it. Did that happen and I didn't hear it? I am so far sorry. There it goes. Oh yes, I see it there. Okay, it is time for 10 squats and a hydrate and 10 push-ups. So, if you have been sitting for a while, join me for 10 squats. Doesn't take that long. Yes, Pepsi, you'll do a lot of walking in New York. Make sure you join me so you're nice and strong. 8,
Fortunately,
9,
I wish I could say 10. I'm joining you for the, I wish I could say I'm joining you for streams, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss a single stream because my flight overlaps within the stream. And now I know exactly, since New York is an hour ahead of me, I now have to wait until 4 to get on stream. But I'll try once I'm in New York, I'll try my best to join in stream no matter what I do.
All right. Okay, I have just done my 10 push-ups. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping your streamer strong.
That wasn't even me, so I'm not gonna.
We did lots of exercise. Yeah, lots of walking around.
Hope you have a good time in New York.
Yeah.
I will. Thanks a lot, Jake is a good.
50 more.
It says.
Well, every 15 minutes you can redeem them on Twitch. That's how that works. Yeah, every 15 minutes you can ask me to do more. Okay, so now we kind of sort of have this place lit up at night, but I want to have it with all of these lights here. I want to turn those into lamps and make it so that the lights happen more automatically. We need more corner lighting. We need, let's see here. What we need to do is on the roof, we need to distribute some redstone around so that it'll all turn on at nighttime and the lights will go on at night.
Goofy Giggles
subscribe
to the main StrawberryGS YouTube channel.
Thank you for the sub.
Stream.
Yes, and thank you to the other sub from earlier too. Okay, why was the math book sad?
Same day's enough. I can keep the stream, but I won't get like my next one.
Yeah, you can keep the stream
to save my streak. If you don't get in the next 24 hours, though, that thing is gone, and then you're gonna have to grind for another 15 years. And I do not want to spend another 125 days getting this stream streak back.
So why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems. Aww.
Oh no!
Yes. Oh,
I'm gonna scream.
Speaking of math, one of the shows we went to see while we were there was That Math Show, and I thought you guys would enjoy this. So, you guys know how to multiply 11 times a one-digit number, right? So it's just like 11 times 3, for example, is 33. But how do you quickly multiply 11 times a two-digit number? So like 11 times 23, for example. Well, the way you do this, it's not time for the math. Well, this is like Mathemagics. It was fun. It was one of the shows that we went to.
You made me giggle.
Giggle.
Nice. Apparently, you made Pepsi Train giggle too.
Giggle. I'm gonna remember that one.
Jake made Pepsi giggle.
Giggle.
Yes, there we go. That's right, Pablo. You got it. 253. So what you do is you take so 23, for example, you take the 2 and you have a space in between the 2 and the 3. So you take the number that you're multiplying by, the two-digit number, you take the 2 and the 3, you space them out, put the 2 at the beginning and the 3 at the end, and then in the middle, this middle digit here is going to be 2 plus 3, which is 5. So 253 is your answer to 11 times 23. So let's say if you did another one, like 11 times 45. Then you'd put the 4 down, you'd put the 5 down, and in the middle, 4 plus 5 is 9. So it would be 495. Now, what do you do if these digits here add up to something bigger than 10? So like 11 times 67. You put the 6 down, you put the 7 down, and in the middle, you would have, like 6 plus 7, it's 13, but you don't put 13 in the middle. You put the 3 down, and then let me get rid of those brackets.
6, 7,
you
6,
add
7.
6 plus 1.
6, 7,
yes.
6, 7.
There you go. 6, 7, 6, 7. But 11 times 67 is 737 because you just carry that 1 from the two digits adding up to something more than 1. So that is your trick on how to multiply a number by 11. Multiply a two-digit number by 11. 6, and then I'm going to put 6 plus 7. And
6,
7 there.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
There we go.
6, 7, 6,
yes.
6, 7, 6,
okay.
7.
That's probably
also,
enough.
I like MSTH, science and English the most.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So that's the little trick. I learned that on my trip because we went to a That Math Show where there was a math professor who did lots of mathematic tricks. Like, he multiplied 2 4-digit numbers in his head faster than I could multiply them on a calculator. It was that. Well, no, I guess he squared them faster than I could do it on a calculator. In order to multiply it in his head, then the calculators were a little bit faster if it wasn't a square. Yeah, there we go. Keep it PG, YouTube. That's right. Yeah. So, yeah, he did a lot of mathematical tricks. He did this trick where he would tell you for any date after the 1600s, if you just gave him a day and a year, like, Christmas Day 1623 or something, then he would tell you what day of the week it was. Yeah, what about 3-digit numbers using that method? He did show us, and I have to admit, I forgot. I have forgotten, so yeah, I don't remember how to do the 3-digit number ones. Maybe Long Arms remembers. Long Arms was there as well. Okay, let's see here. What we need is we need some redstone dust, and we need some glowstone. I need to make some more lamps for the ceiling of this place. That is what I'm working on, is arithmetic, the fancy math. Yeah, calculate it 10 times, and what is the 3-digit math by 11 trick? Think of it as the first digit, then the sum of the first and second, sum of the second and third, and the third digit. Do carries to fix it up as needed. Oh, that's right. Okay, so if I come over here, so in order to multiply a 3-digit number by 11, so let's pick something like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6. So in order to do this, then we're going to put down the first number, which is 4. The next number is going to be the sum of 4 plus 5. The next number after that is going to be the sum of 5 plus 6 with any carries. You know what? Let's, for the sake of example, let's make this 452 to begin with. So the next digit is going to be 5 plus 2, and the last digit is going to be the last digit in the number. So 452 times 11 is going to be 4972. Now, somebody want to check that on the calculator? Haha, you're faster. All right. Yes, and then let's see here. If we were going to do it with 456, so let's do our 456 and add the carries in there.
I don't have a calculator.
So 456, yeah, or check it by hand. Somebody can check it by hand. So if we did 456, then it would be 4 and 4 plus 5. And 5 plus 6, 5 plus 6, and then 6 at the end. But then we also have some carries in the middle.
Hands. This is a joke, by the way.
Ah, okay. Yeah, counting on your hands. Uh-oh, yeah, plug in your phone. Here comes Buttergaggle. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Well, what we've got here is we're gonna add some carries. So we've got 4, but because we've got a carry from the 5 plus 6 is 11, so we're gonna end it in a 6. It's gonna have a 1 right before that. The 9 would normally be a 9, but it's got a carry from the 11, so that's gonna carry to 10, so we're gonna put an O there. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to have it. The 9 is going to carry to a 10, and the 5 is going to carry to a 1. So 456 times 11 is 5,016. There we go. Yeah, Pablo, you got it. Uh-huh. Ah, yes, yeah. What is your method, Pablo? So, yes, this is just cool stuff that I happen to learn.
This is a simple method.
Yeah, this is a simple method. It seems to work pretty well for all of the 3-digit numbers. Yeah, his tricks to do mental math are pretty fast. So, the other thing that he did was he showed, like, how to get what day of the week something is. So basically, it's called the doomsday algorithm, and he talked about how there's sort of special days of each month which will all be on the same day of the week. And then once you have one anchor day within a month, then you just kind of go up and down by 7s from there to figure out what day of the week something is. Yeah, so for example, with the doomsday algorithm, then for the even months, the doomsdays are, I don't think 2-2 was one of them. It was like 4-4, so January, February, March, April the 4th for the even numbers. So it's 4-4, 6-6, 8-8, and 10-10. 10-10 and 12-12. So it's like all of those will fall on the same day of the week. Yeah, February is different because February you have to worry about leap years. Yeah. So all of those are going to be on the same day of the week. So for example, in 2026, your doomsday is going to be Saturday, right? Long arms, you correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I believe in 2026, your doomsday is Saturday. So all of these.
University. And even though I love math, I never pay attention in math. So I don't know if this was taught.
This is unlikely to have been taught. Like, I never learned this in school. Yeah. So then all of those in the same year are going to fall on the same day of the week. So in this case, it's a Saturday for the year 2026. I think. Somebody check me on that. And then, so once you know that December 12th is a Saturday, if you want to say, okay, well, what day would Christmas be on in 2026? So Christmas is 12/25. So you say, okay, well, if the 12th is a Saturday, then 12 plus 7 would be a Saturday, and 12 plus 14 would be a Saturday. And so 12 plus 14 would be the 26th is a Saturday. Therefore, Christmas is on a Friday this year. And you can just kind of figure it out that way. Yeah. Is this Merry Christmas? Wait, is this a safe site? Wikipedia not being a safe site? Yeah, that would be pretty safe.
What did I come back
unless you made a typo in it. If your phone is saying it's unsafe, check for typos. Yeah. Yes, 2026 is Anchor Day is Saturday. Excellent.
Yes!
Yeah, so he did this trick and he showed how to find them. And then for the odd days, it's like, you know how in Europe then they say the month first and then the day, and in America they say, In America we do like 9/5 would be September 5th, and in Europe then 9/5 would be the 9th day of May. So it doesn't matter which way you do it, whether you're European or American, because the doomsdays for the odd months are 9/5 and 5/9, as well as 7/11 and 11/7. Those are the doomsdays for the odd months. So it's kind of like the way you think of it is, my first 9 to 5 job was working at the 7-Eleven. That's a good way to remember it. And so all of those dates, September 5th and May the 9th and July 11th and November 7th, whether you're European or American, you just sort of list them in a different order, then all of those are also going to be Saturdays for the year 2026. And then the Anchor Day or the Doomsday, how do you find the Doomsday? And he had some way to find that as well, but I don't remember what that was. But once you know what it is, then you can just do the mental math to go from, let's say 11/7. We know
it's
that
the end of the world.
No, it's not the end of the world. It's just a day of the week. Yeah. So these are the doomsdays for the year. I ran out of signs. Okay, you'll just have to remember that those are the doomsdays. And then that will tell you, once you know what the Anchor Day or the doomsday is for the year, you can just kind of work it out from there. What is the right day of the month? Oh, right. And then how do you get the earlier ones? Well, there's Pi Day, 3/14. So March 14th is for March. And then for January and February, it changes depending on whether or not it's a leap year. And there was some way to remember that, and I don't remember what that was. Yeah. But I thought I would share that with you guys because I thought it was cool and fun, and you seem like mathy people who might want to be able to do that kind of mental math. And so once you know that, then you can figure out, like there's a way to figure out which is the doomsday. So if you know that 2026 is a Saturday, then you can like count backwards from that and subtract out the leap years and figure out what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it was a gift for naming the math stuff. That's right. Okay, so anyway, that's how all that works. And now, what I'm gonna do is keep adding... Should I keep adding floor or should I add more lighting? I think we need more lighting in here. Gotta say. Oh, we got a new
I watched a
voice!
series and someone says, me no likey.
Oh, yes. Yeah, try not to...
IDK. What this does, because I've never done before.
Oh, that is text-to-speech, and it just makes your voice go out loud, or makes it go out loud. So we have 30 voices to choose from. You do exclamation point voice, and pick a number from 1 to 30. And, ooh, uh-oh. We've got another little dangerous guy on the roof here. We've got to find... Ah! And I haven't slept in ages, apparently. Let's go home and sleep. Let's go sleep. Where am I going? I want to go home. I go in the direction these guys are looking. That's how I know which way to go home. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, if you do... Oh, 29.9, then it recognizes that as not a number, so it just keeps it the same thing. So you have to say exclamation point voice and a single number between 1 and 30. Ah, can you join? So if you are... Okay. If you are 13 and older and you have Minecraft Java, then yes, what you have to do, it's a sort of long process because I don't want anybody just joining and then leaving immediately, because that's what people tend to do if it's not hard to join. Then, oh, and thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. And so what you do
Voice
is you
now
go
set to
join
2,
the Discord.
so
There you go. Now you have voice 2. And now you'll get a different voice for the text-to-speech. And if you are a channel member or a Twitch subscriber, then I can set a personal voice for you. So like, for example, even though the voice is set to 2, then,
voice 29.99999999999.
that's, yeah, not gonna work.
3.
Okay, let's
3.
skip that. Yes. So you can have a personal voice. There we go. So this is my personal
voice.
So if you do exclamation point TT and you
Oops,
are a subscriber,
didn't mean to
then
do
it'll do
TTS.
your personal. Yes, it'll do your personal voice. You can have one that's just you. So even if everybody else is changing the group voice, you can have one that stands out from the crowd. Nope, you have to be a channel member. So channel members on YouTube are, it's like the cheapest I can make it. It's like $3 or something. And channel members on Twitch is $6 a month. Or if you have Amazon Prime and you connect your Amazon Prime account to Twitch, you get 1 free subscription per month. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, I do have a skip button, which hopefully that worked and it cut it off properly. Unfortunately, the skip button doesn't skip it in my ears. It only skips it for you guys because I don't know how to do that. Oh, thank you for the sparkles. Thank you, Sir Sergio Roque. Thank you for the sparkles.
Sergio
I appreciate that.
subscribed to the main StrawberryGS YouTube channel.
Yeah, and thank you for the jewels, for the microphone, or I guess the makeup brush jewels.
Can we do skip and also how is HYR date ready twice before push-ups and squats? Got it.
Yes, hydrate is every 10 minutes, and push-ups and squats is every 15. That's how that works, but thank you very much for the push-ups and the squats.
Don't worky.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What doesn't work? What doesn't work? Yes, okay. Yes, I can, in fact, remove your privileges if you use it too much. Okay. So anyway, I hydrated, and now... Wait, are there push-ups and squats pending? I don't see pending push-ups and squats. I don't do them unless you redeem them, or unless I forget. There we go. Yes. Let's do it. Okay, it works now. Yay! Yeah, there is a long delay from YouTube. Like, YouTube has almost a 30-second delay.
I was saying because they aren't ready, but it's been 2 HYR dates.
Oh, there we go. Push-ups apparently are ready. Thank you very much, Long Arms, for the push-ups. Let's do it. 10 push-ups.
Who got
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Haha, yes, yes, Netherlands, you can in fact have it speak Dutch. There we go. Okay, so what do we need? I need more redstone. Let's get some more redstone. And let's make some more redstone lamps. And I always forget which... There we go. Okay, glowstone in the middle and 4 redstone on the outside. Let's do it. Now, I don't want to use up all my glowstone with this. But I don't think I can because I don't have that much redstone. Okay. There we go. 15 lamps. Is that enough? Well, we'll find out. We will find out. I'll take the rest of this with me. And then, what else do we need? I don't need this glass, but I can't fit it in here. Where should I put the glass? I'll put the glass in with the sand. Don't need that. Do need... Let's see here. I need some redstone torches, and I'm going to need some redstone repeaters. So that will require some stone. And a little bit of wood. Where's my sticks? There we go. Let's make some torches. 10 squats, everybody. Probably gonna need all that eventually. Okay. Oh, thank you very much for the squats.
Song with the name Ether. It's about a mod that made a person a Minecraft employee.
Fun. Fun. All right, thank you for the squats. Let's go. Okay. It's been 20 minutes. I guess they are ready. Do you have enough channel points? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it said it was out of stock. Interesting. Maybe you checked immediately after Long Arms redeemed it or something. Yes, Long Arms has the magic touch, I guess. Oh, hello! Here comes Buttergeigle. Okay, let's see here. Now, let's head back and add... Well, actually, before I head back, let me make sure that I've got my repeaters. So, stone and torches and redstone. Let's just make a bunch of repeaters. And let's head back and let's light up this ceiling, shall we? Can you want to tell your joke? All right, as long as it is a clean joke. You may tell it as long as it's a clean joke. Yes. Whee! Let's head back to the Redstone Academy and let's light this place up on the edges. So basically I have this one daylight detector here, and then I'm taking
King
the
Dog,
signal
I think. The man,
out of
the
there.
myth, the legend. He helped create my childhood. I miss playing on the old Ether 2 server with my brothers, and I'm still a member of the community to this day.
Oh, nice. That is nice. Okay, why did the chicken cross the road? Let's see, to get to the other side? That would be my guess. But we'll find out. We'll find out. I do not know who King B-Dog is. Yes. Okay, let's go. Now, do I want this to be on the very edge or one off from the edge? I think I want it one off from the edge. We don't want them in the absolute corners. We want a little bit of space. Now, if I switch this, haha, now it's a nighttime detector instead of a daytime detector, and this will light up and tell me when I need to change. Okay. So right about here, I need another repeater. Oops. Is that not... I didn't put it soon enough. Okay. Oh, I see. This one's going. This one's not. Right here is where I need the repeater. There we go.
Did you know that today is today? So that means today is tomorrow's yesterday, but tomorrow's yesterday's tomorrow's is today.
Today is the tomorrow you were dreaming about yesterday. Indeed, indeed. Let's just make this a circuit. Okay. Yes! TTS says stuff out loud. That is how you do it. Okay, the chicken was trying to get away from the upset toad. I don't know. What do you call a toad that's upset? Yes, patience. Patience, young toad and grasshopper. Alrighty, so now we've got lights, or rather we have signal on this side. Let us distribute the signal the other direction. Right there. That one. That will make the signal stronger, because it only goes 15 blocks, so that would be all of this. You know what? I could just put this all the way and then add in new repeaters when I need them. Like that. You quest a mushroom.
Today was yesterday's tomorrow, but yesterday's tomorrow is tomorrow's yesterday, which means that the day after that is tomorrow's tomorrow, making tomorrow the yesterday for tomorrow's tomorrow.
I didn't follow all that, but I'm gonna trust you. Sounds about right to me. Yeah, in other words, don't put stuff off today. Or don't put stuff off because it... Ooh! Well, good thing I had this platform here.
Huh?
Yeah, something like that. There we go. Okay, well, you know what I am going to need a bunch of scaffolding eventually, so let's just move all this now. Whee! I don't need this up the middle anymore. Make sure I don't lose any of it. Aha. Hard work pays off eventually, but laziness always pays off now. No, that's the wrong lesson. That is not the lesson you should be getting.
Tomorrow, that means nothing is too late to try today.
That's right. I saw a streamer who said, you know, he saw somebody else that he respected had written a song every single year starting at the age of 16. And he's like, oh, now I'm too old. I can't start that. You know, when he was 20, then he thought, oh, I'm too old. I can't start having that now. And he says, you know, now that he's 29, he's like, oh, I should have started when I was 20 because now I would have 9 years worth of songs about my life and where I was when I was at that particular age. But now that I'm 29, it's clearly too late to start. And it's like, you're 29, you're still a baby. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. We are... Where do I want to put all this? Let's go up.
I just realized that today is tomorrow's yesterday, which means that tomorrow is the day that is the future and the water. For when you say "I'll do it later," meaning if you can do it tomorrow, you can do it today, but you can never do it yesterday because that has passed.
Yup. Indeed. Okay, let's just go up to the top here and figure this out from the top.
Later, not water.
Yes, I figured that was what you meant. Okay, and now, let's see here. Nope, that didn't work. Oh wait, I remember there was a way to do this. There, like that. That's what I wanted. Yay! Okay, up we go, back to the roof! Ah! Don't do that! No! Ah! Help! I'm being attacked! I am being attacked on multiple fronts! Yikes! Let's get these guys! Okay. Yes. Could always use more lighter wings. There we go. But we just don't want that guy to see us. And if I hit him, I can figure out where
For
the
me, if I have no
is.
motivation to do the thing, I hold it off the next day. I always make sure to never prolong it for more than 2 days.
Aha.
Y-E-R-R-Y. Stop attack a innocent person.
He hit me first! He hit me first! Let's see here. Ah! Andy's creepy.
Bonnie _ hi ill, make it simpler. Don't wait to tomorrow when you can do it today, and doing it tomorrow just makes it harder as if you have school or work. Then you think badly because you have to go home to doing what you could have done yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and it's the thing is, what you have to do is think in your head how good it will feel to have completed the thing. That is usually the better part. It's to like think about how good will it feel once I'm done with it. And sometimes like the dread of doing the thing is worse than just actually doing it. Now some things are actually hard, but some things like, you know, emptying the dishwasher or whatever, getting the laundry done. Some things are, it's just like, just do it and then it's done, or at least it's done for that time period. The dishwasher always needs to be emptied again. But sometimes, like, making a phone call to cancel an appointment or asking for an extension on your work because you've been sick at school, then, you know, you can dread the thing for longer than you can actually do the thing. And maybe your brain likes the feeling of dread, but why? Yeah. I mean, human brains do kind of like the feeling of dread a little bit.
Thinking negativity makes your day worse, which I think is scientifically proven because you expect something bad to happen, meaning that you will cause something bad to happen.
Yup, even dread has its uses. True. Okay, let's see here. So how are we going to figure out where all that
I gave my friend my
redstone
email, not the password, and we maybe can play together or reading a book named Aragon. And yay, I did it today instead of tomorrow.
Yay! Excellent! Excellent! Okay. Whoops. Let's go up here. I would like to be on the ceiling now, please. There we go. This'll do it. This will do it. Up
Yay,
on
excellent.
The ceiling. Yay! I did it. All right, now, all of these are gonna be right in that line. Maybe I should... Huh.
That's why on days you're running late and expecting to get in trouble, something will go much worse then if you were thinking good about it.
Oops. Okay. I need to be really careful with this pickaxe. My pickaxe is too powerful. Okay. Do that, and then do this. And I will just move those end rods elsewhere. No, we're almost out. Okay. Is that all my redstone? It is, apparently. I'm going to need to get some more redstone.
That has haste. That's why.
Oh, could be. Could be. Okay, well, you know what? This will get most of the building. We'll do most of the building, and most is better than none. Let's come on back over here, and it looks like there's where it stops. You can see the little poofs of where the redstone is. Yeah, apparently serious redstoners have texture packs that just tell them what the number of the thing is, so they don't have to count it out. There we go. Almost to the end. Actually, from here, can go a little farther. A little farther. We almost have a complete circuit all the way around the building. Not that we need it. Okay, now this redstone here. So this part here. I guess if I want lights there, I need a line of redstone here, don't I? Okay, but I don't need...
Do you like my equations?
Do I like your equations? Oh my goodness, look at those equations! 5 cubed plus 25 times 5 times 5. Whoa!
you're thinking of Vanilla Weeks, it has a
2013.
setting to show how much power a redstone dust has.
Yes. Something like that. Let's see here. Now, if I go here, like that. Okay, well, then we can get a little bit farther. So now we've got
Hugh and Y just
almost
spawned
all
in
of it.
here. What are you building?
Hello! Hi, Zeros. This is the Redstone Academy. It is our massive redstone learning building. Whee! And I'm just making a lighting system for it that will automatically light up during the night. Right now it's daytime. I've got it turned on for the daytime.
From Notepad. What is Vanilla Tweaks?
Yeah. So Vanilla Tweaks is basically it's like a texture pack that just makes things just a little bit different. All right. Jake is good. You got the push-ups and the squats. Let's go. Let me land here on the roof. Give you guys
And
something
hydrate.
to look at. And hydrate. There we go. You can have a look at the circus while I'm doing my
Sorry for
push-ups and my
delaying you.
squats. That's all right. Okay, here we go. 10 squats. If you've been sitting for a while, join me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And 10 push-ups. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I did not do very many push-ups while I was away. I did go down to the hotel fitness area and I walked on the elliptical trainer for a while. 2 different times. Alrighty, there we go. So now what I need, I only have 14 rockets left. I should go to the rocket area. Oops, where am I? I got disoriented. Okay, this way. Let me go to the rockets and get myself some more rockets. Yes, Abstract Structure built this
Vanilla
rocket
Tweaks
building.
has a website that allows you to make your own texture pack with a large list of options what you'd like to change visually. It also allows you to compile a folder of data packs if you wish to use what they have.
Yeah. So it is a pretty cool place. Although be very, very careful when you're downloading stuff. I'm remembering it now. I used to have a data pack that would like tell me which direction the hoppers were facing and stuff. But the first time that I ever went to the Vanilla Tweaks website, there's like the site itself is okay, but the advertising on that website, frequently people who will install malware, then the ads will be malware. And so they're not very careful about who they take as an advertiser. And so you have to be really, really careful. Like, there'll be this big download button that pops up, but that's not your download. That's a malware download. So just be really, really careful on that website. I remember it now. Yeah, that was the last time that I got my computer infected with a virus was from that website. Or rather, from an advertisement that was on that website. It's not really the website's fault. I mean, I guess they don't screen their ads.
Treat other life like you want your own to be treated, while also treating your own body good as life is a one-time thing, as far as science can prove. So live it to your fullest.
Yeah. Treat yourself well and treat other people well. Absolutely. Oh, a mansion on Minecraft Education. Awesome. Okay, you're probably more likely to get forgiven for bullying someone than you are for making
Cleopatra
it to
is
tomorrow,
closer to the
as death
iPhone
can
than she
happen.
is to the pyramids Beijing built.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, try not to bully people if possible. But yeah, if you're always striving to do better, that's an important thing.
I am full of facts today, and I DKY.
Probably because we can hear them on the text-to-speech. Oops. Clearly there are still some dark corners in here. Let's do this thing. Okay, we want 3 spaces. Yeah, square windows just don't look as good as windows that have a little bit of shape to them. Building, help.
Just like how you're more likely to survive 2 nukes that you are to get a Galaxy 0-point sprite on Fortnite.
Okay. I don't play enough Fortnite to be able to comment intelligently about that. Alright, bone. Lots of bone. I'm going to need lots and lots of bone.
Fun fact about Minecraft Redstone, you can make a easy switch you can toggle on and off with a button by simply using a copper bowl.
Yeah! That is true. Oh, there it is! I see it. That's where that guy comes from. We are gonna get rid of that creaking part. Okay, let's see here. Let's just make a platform to the ceiling. Yes, this will eventually be a 2-story building, but right now it's just all hollowed out. Let's get some of this. Might as well. Oops.
Clearly someone felt like pranking you.
Yes, clearly. Whee! Oh, I got it. Let's see here. Why do I have 60 birch buttons?
Time
I
progresses
must have
at a slightly
accidentally
faster
shift-clicked
rate at your
something.
head than at your feet. Because gravity warps time, your brain is technically fractions of a second older than your toes. This gravitational time dilation
Very
requires
small
daily adjustments
fractions.
for GPS satellites to maintain accurate mapping on our phones. I didn't come up with this one, but the others I did.
Ah. Yeah. All right. There we go. Now, let's go turn on the lights. Because it's nighttime. Let's see if we can get this lighting to work. Alright, and then that was not what I wanted. You know what? Let's just go out the easy way. Let's do it like this. Whee! Turn our daylight detector into a nighttime detector. Ouch. Okay, yes, this is what I get for removing all those end rods over here. Add the end rods back so that we don't have skeletons on our ceiling. Like this.
If Darwin's theory of evolution is correct, and we evolved from monkeys, then that should mean that the species of monkey we evolved from should have went extinct.
Not necessarily, but could be... Like, sometimes species can coexist if the conditions are right, such that one species has a superior advantage in one area and the other species doesn't. Like, you can have a species evolve, but not entirely wipe out the thing that they evolved from. But usually, I would say, that is definitely the average case, is in the case where they do. Alright, you know what? I should just sleep. Let's just sleep. I think I have a bed in here. Down below. Whee! Let's just sleep. And if I don't sleep through the whole night, then I can go back to the ceiling and keep working at night to figure out where to put all of these lights. Okay. Let's see here. Just make myself a little hole in the roof. There we go. Up, up, up! Welcome! Ray and Mohammed. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I am looking for dark places on the roof so that I don't get any more skeletons spawning. Like here. Okay, and then here, this needs to be replaced like that. And what do we need? I have too many things in my inventory. What don't I need? Ooh, I can maybe do that. Okay. Do I really have excess fireworks? The other thing I can get rid of... Sure, I'll do that. Why not? Won't be for long. Won't be for long.
Elon Musk is only a trillions through business assets and other stuff. And if I am correct, which I am probs not, then 1 trillion hasn't even been printed, meaning technically he's not a trillionaire, as it is physically impossible. Long arms, correct me if I am wrong, because you clearly learn a lot more than me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's paper money, so, like, there is, in some sense, the worth that is there, but it's just, it isn't spendable. He cannot spend that because in order to spend it, he'd have to sell the shares to someone, which is why wealth taxes don't really make that much sense unless you want to change how the entire economic system works. Okay. Now, let's go put some more lights over here. This was our goal today, is to add more lighting. So let us finally go add more lighting. Oops, I fell down. Okay. Let's do it. How shall I do this? I'm gonna do it like this. Get rid of that. There we go. So I can stand about here. And then I don't know where the line is exactly, but I know it's about here. So I'm going to cheat. Must be here.
Zika Jean subscribed to the main StrawberryGS YouTube channel.
Thank you for the sub! Thank you so much. Yay! Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yes, so I am live Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific. And I've actually gone a little bit long today. So as soon as I finish placing these lights, I will be done for today. but I kind of want to actually accomplish something. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Put out more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a very long scaffolding section here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh, this must be the place where I ran out of redstone. All right, let's go the other direction. Whee! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah. So one way to think about it is in America, like when you make a company, 1, 2, 3. Okay, when you make a company, then you sell shares in that company to investors. Now, let's say, for example, me and Long Arms, we both made our own companies. And I said, okay, I'm making a company, and this company is going to have 100,000 shares available, and I am going to be the owner of all 100,000 shares. And Long Arms also makes a company, and so mine is like Company A, and his is Company B. And he makes a company, Company B, and he says, I'm also going to have a company with 100,000 shares available. And then we say, hey, I'll invest in your company if you invest in mine. And so I sell shares in my company that has 100,000 shares available, and I sell 1,000 of those shares to Long Arms, and I value them at $10 a piece. And Long Arms, so I give Long Arms, so we've got our, let me write it in the chat to make it more obvious. So I sell 1,000 shares times $10. So I'm sharing 1% of the company. 1% of company. So I'm going to sell him 1% of the company for $10,000. And then he is going to do the same thing for me, selling me 1% of his company for $10,000. So I give him $10,000, he gives me $10,000. We both have the same amount of money that we started with. And we both have companies that have 100,000 shares. But now, because there has been an exchange for money, those 100,000 shares times those shares are now each valued because somebody else was willing to buy some of them for $10 a share. So now those 100,000 shares times $10 means that I now on paper own a company that's worth $1 million. And he now on paper owns a company that's worth $1 million. Even though, in some sense, neither of us started with any money. Like, we both had $0 to begin with. We just gave each other $10,000 each. Yeah. So Elon Musk's trillions of dollars, they're kind of like that. They're not actually real unless somebody else is willing to buy those shares. Because he has a large percentage ownership in the companies that he has started. Just because other people are willing to buy some of the shares doesn't mean that there's actually a market out there for all of the shares that he owns. So, yeah, it's fun to say, oh, look, there's a trillionaire, but he couldn't actually spend $1 trillion because as soon as he started trying to sell those shares, then, they wouldn't necessarily find buyers for that amount. Or, you know, the price would go down and somebody would say, hey, your company doesn't do anything. I won't give you $10 a share for that, but I'll give you a penny a share just in case your company does something cool in the future. And then your $1 million of net worth on paper, what was worth $10 a share is now worth $1 a share, and or worth a penny a share. And yeah, now your $1 million is worth about 10. If I did that, I didn't do the math right in my head, but you get the idea. The $1 million isn't worth as much. Oh, you put money in Nvidia? Nice. Yeah. Invest in the S&P early, money go up. Very nice. Yeah. Yes, investing. You know, those of you who like to buy lottery tickets or who like to buy cigarettes, the main difference between rich people and poor people, like medium rich people, when they get old, when they're in their 60s, is the people who bought lottery tickets and cigarettes, that money is just gone. But if you look at like a $10 a week lottery ticket habit, or a 1-pack a day smoking habit, if you instead put that $5 into a company like Cash App or E-Trade, and instead you bought shares in the S&P 500 over a lifetime, like from the time you're 18, let's say you started smoking when you were 18 to 65, then over a lifetime, that $5 a day habit of smoking cigarettes, if you'd put that instead in the S&P 500 and let the compound interest grow, you would have $1 million more when you're 65 than if you smoked a pack a day. And that's just the way the math works. Maybe some future stream I will do it. I did a long time ago on a different server. I will do a stream on how compound interest works. Yeah. Oh, what is an S&P 500? That is the Standard & Poor's 500 index. It's the largest 500 companies in America. So basically, sometimes a company does well and sometimes a company does poorly, and you don't really know which company is going to do well and which company is going to do poorly in advance. So the S&P 500 basically is an index fund where it just buys an equal dollar amount of, well, okay, it's equal dollar amount according to that company's market cap in the market. But for simplification purposes, it buys a little tiny bit of every single company in America. That's all the biggest companies in America. And so it lets you have a piece. So if you buy the S&P 500 index fund, you're buying a very small slice of Nvidia, and you're buying a very small slice of Apple, and a small slice of Tesla, and a small slice of Google. So that if those companies do well, so do you. And if those companies do poorly, well, then your money goes down too. But in general, historically, the S&P 500, it goes up and down. It has good years and bad years. But historically, it's gained about 7% per year over the long haul. And so if you just put in your money, and there's advertisements on the radio that disparage set it and forget it, but set it and forget it is actually a pretty good strategy when it comes to the S&P 500. If you just set it and forget it so that you spend, your $5 a day, you just put your $5 a day instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, you put it into buying the S&P 500. When you're 65, you'll have $1 million more in the bank than somebody who spent the money on cigarettes. And it's wild how that math works out. Yeah, that beats most of what the pros do. That is correct. There we go. So anyway, I have 4 more lamps to place, and then I'm gonna call it a day for the stream. if you are over on Twitch and want to look at who we should raid, find us a good person to raid. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost done.
Turn color back on.
Turn color back on? I'm not sure. Oh, what strawberry would look like in the 1950s. Okay. Oh, yes.
It's black and white for me.
Huh. I think that might be just you. I sure look like I'm in color to me. And I'm sending out a... Yeah, that might be... Maybe you've got a setting that's not quite right.
I forgot, Wag Color. You are all ready.
My name is Strawberry of Strawberry's Gamer Society. So StrawberryGS of Strawberry's Gamer Society. The G stands for gamers and the S stands for society. And I am red. I have red skin and kind of brownish red hair. But it is to remind you of the color of strawberries.
Am I going colorblind, loudly crying?
I don't know. Check and see if other apps are in color, and maybe your phone's color just went out. I don't know what to tell you.
1 second it was color, and the next it was black and white.
Maybe your hardware is failing. Yeah, that's true. Are other things in your life in color? That would be a good question. There we go. That's the line where the light is. We found it. You're in a dark room. I don't know what to tell ya. I hope that you figure it out soon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe this is where I ran out of redstone. Or sometimes, if you put it directly underneath the repeater, then it will also not light up. There we go. Okay. Oh, well, I am glad that you were able to watch. And hello, Puddle on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Okay. And it is time for me to say goodbye. Goodbye. Let's get the outro music going. Yeah, possibly. That is a little bit concerning. If you're in a dark room and you're not sure where you are, that might be something that might be worth asking for help. Yeah. Okay. Well...
OMGIFOUNFLIGHTTTTYESSSSIMFREEE.
You found the light! I see the light! Excellent. Okay, I am gonna say goodnight to everybody. I will be back tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Have a wonderful day. And over on Twitch, if you have a raid suggestion, we will raid someone.